everyone knows the Jamaican patty, but growing up, my mom made something completely different. It uses a special stretchy dough stuffed with meat, vegetables, or authentic Jamaican ackee and saltfish. And today, I'm finally sharing her secret recipe. We never had an official name for it, but today we are calling it the Not a Patty Loaf. And trust me, once you try these, you might never go back to standard patties. As you can see, we have mixed flour, baking powder, salt, cold butter together, and we will be mixing up this into a dough by using icy cold water. I hope you have pen and paper to write down all the ingredients so you can go ahead and try out this Not a Patty Loaf too. After getting the dough nice and pliable, I will cover it and leave it for 1 hour before I proceed. Now I'm getting my video angle right, then I will chop up some fresh aromatics. I am using red and yellow bell peppers. You can use whatever colors of bell pepper you love or you use. Just go ahead and make sure you're cutting them really small so they won't disrupt the dough once you place it in. I also have tomatoes. You just chop it down to the desired size. Everything should be as small as possible. Now we are chopping the holy grail. I mean the onion. Yes. You add in those onions. White onion, yellow onion, purple onion. Whatever floats your boat. And now it's time for fresh thyme. Fresh thyme is a powerhouse in every recipe because it adds that undeniable flavor. And then the garlic, of course. We're not leaving the garlic. So you mash your garlic, chop them down as finely as possible, get them integrated in this recipe. And my must-have is the Scotch bonnet pepper. Yes, baby, I'm not cooking anything without Scotch bonnet pepper. My husband always say I may as well put it in porridge too. And then the fresh scallions. Go ahead, chop up your scallion. Some people call it scallion, green onions, whatever you call it. Add them in also. Now add some oil of your choice and get ready to fry up these beautiful aromatics. You know that I'm always cooking a rainbow. Oh yes, that's me. And that's a saltfish. We have cleaned it off and getting ready to add into the seasonings. And if you are still here, I know that you're enjoying this video, so you may as well go ahead, like, subscribe, leave a comment while I add a little seasoning to the pot. Yes, I have to add my little all-purpose seasoning, but that's all that I'm gonna use. And I'm gonna fry up this seasoning and get it ready to put in my loaf to finish up the recipe. So right here, I'm gonna press out this loaf and then I'm gonna cut them into the sizes that I need. You see how springy that dough is? That's what you should be looking for. Now you can go ahead and cut the dough according to the size of the loaf that you need. I would classify these as medium sizes. Now it's time to roll out the dough, sprinkle a little dry flour onto your board or paper, whatever you're using, and you're going to roll that out. And trust me, by this time I know that if I continue making these, I don't need to go to the gym because I got a whole workout. Man, my arms were in pain by the time I was done. Just shape it up as round as you can and add in your provision. Whatever you're using. Today I'm just using cook up saltfish. Another day I will do ackee and saltfish, callaloo, curry chicken, brown stew chicken, oxtail, curry goat, whatever it is that you cook, any kind of provision, you can add it in and make up your Not a Patty Loaf. You can fry them up like I'm going to do today, or you can bake them. So as you can see, I've closed it and then made an indentation with a fork to, just seal it up a little bit better. I'm just doing like my mom did. These are like empanadas, but I don't want to say they're an empanada because we didn't have a name for it, so we coined a name for it today, the not a patty loaf, because Jamaicans are used to patties, but this is not the patty, flaky crust patty that we're used to. And maybe in the future I could go ahead and buy some kind of device to help me to close them a little bit better, but for now I'm gonna do it just like my mom did, by using the tines of a fork to close the edges before we fry them up. You can bake them, brush them with egg or melted butter or whatever you like to brush with. I didn't brush with anything. I just enjoyed them as is. Let's get ready to fry these up. I can't wait to eat them. Look, we have them on a medium heat because we do not want them to burn. And you fry them uncovered on a medium heat. You can enjoy these by themselves, or you can go ahead and have them with the rest of the provision that you have made. Let me tell you, these were absolutely delicious. And just in case you're looking for more delicious recipes, watch my complete playlist, Lala is Cooking, for step-by-step cooking tutorials, kitchen tips, and easy meals the whole family will love. Thank you for watching. See you in my next one. Bye.